everybody, welcome back to the channel into FS25. Today I bring you another map tour. I am going to say right away, this is a 4X map, so it is a PC only third-party mod. But welcome to Judith Plains Montana 4X by DJ Modding. This is on his itch. I will have his page linked in the description of this video. And to start with, right off, this is going to be two videos. This one I'm going to go over all of the info on his itch page and the map tour. And I will have another video shortly after this going over all of the productions on here. So, map release version 1. This 4X map is inspired by the vast open landscapes of central Montana, USA, with a strong emphasis on agriculture. It features expansive farmland, rolling plains, and realistic terrain. It features two towns, a vast train system connecting two of them in a route that begins in the highland, winds through dense forests, and descends into the valley, covering a significant portion of the map. Scattered bridges, two creeks, and a river cutting across the terrain add to the immersive experience. Key features: new crops, alfalfa and clover, mowable like grass, wrappable for silage and baled for animal feed. Custom harvest stores silo, produces silage from grass, alfalfa, clover, and chaff, requires land ownership. Inbuilt corn dryer, converts corn into dry corn, requires land ownership. New straw types, corn and soybeans now produce corn stalks and bean straw, which can be baled to be sold or used as animal bedding. Custom productions: whiskey, beer, wine, ethanol, soy milk, pasta, pizza, corn oil, corn flour. Enhanced crop features: custom corn textures with stubble destruction, crop destruction effects added for all major crops. Grass planted will now have seasonal color change effects. Custom geo based on the northern United States, featuring spring planting of wheat, barley, and canola, with extended harvest periods for corn, soybeans, sorghum, and sunflowers. Expanded terrain options, additional ground textures added for paint mode. Custom lighting, orange sunrise, sunset, and darker nights. Land and farming: 122 arable fields ranging from medium to large with a few meadows. A custom soil map included to support precision farming DLC. All of the map can be purchased, which is awesome. Custom built farms: 6 custom built farm areas scattered across the map. 7 empty land areas for players to build their own farms. Awesome. Each farm have color-themed barns, animal pens, and silos. Custom buildings: 10 dairy barns, 6 sheep pastures, 2 pigsties, and 4 hen pens. Land purchase required. Each farm have custom grain bin silos, requires land ownership. Each farm have a separate corn dryer and harvester, requires land ownership. Sell points and economy: 12 sell points with varying product acceptance, 3 train silos and train sell point included, bulk feed shops for seeds, lime, herbicide, fertilizer, anhydrous, and propane. Added realism: custom Montana license plates. Anhydrous ammonia as a new fertilizer type should work with any anhydrous applicator mods out there. Propane added as a source for Propane added as a resource for productions. Map includes modded tankers for transport. animal dealer have live animals at display. Animated airplane flying over farms in the city. 2 fire stations with animated doors and interiors. Gas stations vehicle dealer with interiors. Immersive details. John Deere dealership with demo equipment for players to borrow. Custom environmental sounds and building smoke effects. Multi-terrain angle 32 angles for better field realism. Performance completely error-free with only minor harmless warnings. Enjoy farming in the Judith Plains, Montana. Note, after launching map for the first time, please fly around. Map for shader cache to generate. This will help low NPCs. Thank you for all the followers and supporters for believing in me over the years. Your support means everything. If you think I deserve some reward for my work, please buy me a coffee or a drink. It's completely optional, but truly appreciated. He puts in his PayPal donation link there. But like he said, not required. And then required mods are more productions possible and more animal husbandries possible. Or any other mods like that. I'm guessing that increase the how many you can have on a map will work. I don't think it has to be those two, unless those two specifically, which they're not. So I think any like mod that adds more productions that you can place on the map or place down more husbandries on the map will work. I don't think it has to be those specific two. Optional mods, Precision Farming, Butcher mod by Billy Alpaca. Gameplay and map reviews. He has some links on there. Oh no, of course, if you're watching this, mine too. So, now we are going to go into the game. I am going to mute here and do my flyover. I think it is appropriate. I wanted to get the info on the itch page out before I did that. here is your PDA. There are added crops, like I said in the earlier part, alfalfa and clover. Also, I forgot to mention it in the intro. Both this video and the next video will have timestamps so that you can just go to the part of the video you want or watch the whole thing, whatever. And then DJ Modded always does cool stuff with the sides of his map. Right there is the credits on the right side. On the bottom are all of the content creators that he gave early access to, I believe. And then over here on the left are his FS19 and 22 maps. Upper Mississippi River Valley, I spent quite a while on that map. Somewhere in Canada, I spent a little bit on. I loved Deer Country. I spent so much time on Deer Country. Oklahoma 4X, Red River Valley, I spent a little bit of time on. And Green Valley, Nebraska, and UMRV in 22. I spent a bit of time on both of them. So, DJ Modding's maps are always so good. Alright. Oh gosh, where to even begin? I guess I'll show you the crop calendar right here. Your animals that you have right now, but we will at the end buy the whole map and see what else shows up there. Contracts are decent. Those are nice. 16,000 for spraying, 8,000 for mowing. Deadwood, 750. That's not bad for Deadwood missions, honestly. 5 trees for $750. That ain't bad. Fertilizing for 19. And all of this we will go over in the next video, but I will just go through and read the names. We will be going more into depth on these in the video later today. Corn dryer, fermenting silo, greenhouse for rice saplings are your own. Then available is American Pizza Company. Hashtag pizza is life. BGA, Cannon Factory, Carpentry, Smet Factory, Country View Dairy, Duckhorn Winery, Flour Mill, Jack Daniels Whiskey, Montana Bakers, Oil Plant, Rocky Mountain Ethanol, Sawmill, Spinnery, Tailor Shop, and whatever the heck that is beer. And then your starting fleet is the your starting vehicles, the Bredal K105, Case IH Farmall 120C, Case IH L630, Delbo Powerchain 800, Faircene PF 2.24 Plus, Fleetle PFW 18,000 Max Line Plus, Horse Maestro 9.75 RX, Horse I want to say Pronto. That's not what that is listed. Horse Partner 16 FT, Hardy Mega 1200L, Hardy Mega 1200L Tank, J&M Extended Reach 1112, John Deere 6R 185, John Deere 6R 250, John Deere C16F, John Deere HD 45X, the John Deere S780. It's basically the S7 The K-branded HR6040 RCS plus BTF R6030, the K-branded TF1512, the Low Tin Distinction Triple Hopper, the Nardi N7040, the Samaz KDD941STH, the Samaz KDF341S, and the Volvo VNX300. And then, actually, is there? There is. So, the propane tank holds 2,000 liters of propane. The Abbey 550 Custom holds propane, water, ethanol, and methane. Whatever those two are. I think that's these two? Not 100% sure what they are. Of course, your typical melt, your herbicide, liquid fertilizer, manure. Now, what is that? Digestate and manure. Well, slurry. It's liquid manure. And that holds 8,080 rim color, which you all know that's the best one. And then the Abbey 1600 Custom holds 20,865 liters. And again, rim color. And then the MKS 8 Custom holds 20,865. So these two hold the same amount. That's 1 ton and that's 4.9 tons. Then the MKS 32 Custom holds 42,600. And choice of main color and rim color. And then construction. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing. Okay, so nothing in that first one. And then there's factories. Country View Dairy. The Duckhorn Winery. And the Spinnery. Huh. Those seem to be... Do you have to put down the triggers? Because these are just triggers. Okay, no. There's a trigger there. Maybe that's just in case you don't want these big buildings. And you just want the trigger that you can, like, put in an old barn or whatever. Because this has triggers. I like that. That's cool. Duckhorn Vineyards. That is awesome. Or player trigger right here. $240,000 to buy. I'll be running around and buying all those before next vid. Okay, so back to what we were doing. No sell points. Nothing there. The only things in there are in factories. Nothing in animals. Nothing here. And these we will put down towards the end of the video. Nothing in trees and nothing in plants. So, and your starting land is right there. Yes. That is your starting land in New Farmer. What are some of these land prices? $700,000 basically. 457, 191, 1.4 million, 496,000, 43,000, 542,000, 139,000, 3.2 million for your biggest field. I think that's the biggest field anyway. 1.6 million. So really, for the field sizes, that's decent. And you can buy... What is that? What does that buy? Actually, I don't have enough money. Okay, that seems to be quite a bit. A lot of the land around these lower fields here. And there's another one there. There's another one there. And another one there. So you can, like he said, you can truly buy this entire map. That is so awesome. Let's go up and take a look at the main farm. Looks like you have... Let's see, what do you have in your starter fields? All of your starter fields are ready to harvest. So you have canola, clover, alfalfa, and barley? Yes. So you have a canola field, a barley field, a clover, alfalfa field, and a wheat field. All ready to harvest. When you start a new farmer, at least. That is awesome. Oh, here's your starting farm. I'm guessing that right there is your corn dryer. Is your farmhouse. There's an animal pen here, it looks like. That's neat. It's like on a little bit of a hill. I liked that. Then there's like underpass here. Like a weight station, I think that is. I'm not sure if it's functional or not. That's what it looks like. And then you have this little part over here as well. Yes. Another very cool looking animal pen right here, it looks like. I like these animal pens that are on like a little bit of a slope. Because not all animals live or graze on all the, like, flat land all the time. That is very neat. That is your starting farm area. And then what all is over here? This is one of your towns, I believe. Yuppers. This is one of your towns. John Deere dealership right here. Animal dealer. At least I think that's what this is. Yuppers. Your train right here. Your tracks. Going through town. That's nice. Then what do we have over here? Jack Daniels Whiskey Warehouse. Gas station. Farmer's Market. Jack Daniels Whiskey. And then let's go down to town number 2. Raised highway here, that's neat. Grain mill right there, I believe. Oil plant, okay. I was wrong. That's the canning factory. This is The Duckhorn Winery. Gas stations down there. Yeah, that's town number 2. Then I think now I'm going to take a few minutes and buy the rest of the map so that I can see if I am missing anything and we can paint down the paintable ground textures. So for you guys, I will be back in a second. Alright, let's see how much money it costs to buy the whole map because I'm curious. 96,970,536 So almost $100 million to buy literally the entire map. And then, oh, holy cow. So, we missed, honestly, quite a bit of animal areas. I might have to do 3 videos on this. Oh, we're already getting long. Unedited, we're already at 40 minutes into this video. And yeah, like, we definitely didn't go down here. I think we are going to paint fields. Then we are going to pick a field, paint some ground textures. I'm going to save here. Then we're going to pick a field, paint these ground textures. And then I am going to do a 3rd video going over all of the animals and all that. Because there's just so much to this map. This is going to be, again, a multi-video series here on Judith Plains because there's just so much to cover. And I want to do everything justice, and I just can't do it in 2 videos. So, let's go to construction, go to painting, and let's paint these ground textures, and then we're going to call it there for this one. Alright, so, animal mud, animal mud, animal mud, and the only mods I have in here are player speed and power tools, my usual testing mods. Another animal mud. So all these textures are base map, and as a farm builder, that is awesome. Animal mud. Animal mud. Asphalt. 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 Concrete. 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 Dirt. Animal mud. Dirt. Dirt. Forest ground. forest ground, forest ground, forest ground. Actually, that is forest roots is the name of that, if I believe. Forest ground, forest ground, grass. These grasses are primarily why I do this in fields, so you can see all the grass types too. Grass, grass. Plus, I don't keep these saves. These are just testing saves. Grass, 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 grass. Ooh, I almost lost our place. Whoops. Grass, grass, gravel, 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 rock, 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 cobblestones, flagstone, and flagstone. That is so awesome. But with that, if you guys enjoyed this video, do not forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And with that, in the next video, we will be going over all of the factories, all of the productions, and then in the video after that, we will be taking a closer look at the animals and animal pen locations and all of that. Since this is a multi-series, look at Judith Plains, Montana here. I will have a playlist, but if you